Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be what the narcissist never thought would happen. Think about that for a minute. Everyone, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So jumping right in, what did the narcissist never think would really happen? It is that you would heal. It is that you would figure out that they were and or are a narcissist. It's that you would put yourself back together. It's that you would slow your life down and you would figure out that, yes, that relationship was the most challenging relationship you had ever been a part in. And the narcissist knew that, and they took advantage of you from the very minute they met you. They took you through the ringer. They took you super high and super low on that roller coaster of emotions. And what they did is they did not want you to ever figure this out. They wanted to keep you trapped and to keep you stuck. They never thought you would figure out that they are a narcissist. Now, how did you do that? I will tell you right now, somewhere along the journey when you were in that relationship, or perhaps when you exited it, or you were removed from it, you figured out that something wasn't quite right in the relationship. But you knew that back then, but you had a craving, you had a curiosity, you had a wondering, what was going on? Why did that person treat me the way they did? Why did they do what they did? Why did that relationship end the way it did? And you were asking yourself a litany of questions, and you could not understand what the relationship was. And you would talk to your friends, or you would talk to immediate family members, and this is after the relationship had ended, and at times it's even when you're in it. But you didn't have that needle in a haystack. You didn't have that light bulb moment, and you didn't have the term narcissistic abuse. Now you have it. You are acquiring the wisdom. You are gaining the insight, and your experiences are being coupled with that of the community. And you're paying it forward if you can. But the narcissist did not want you to figure out who they were. They didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to see behind the mask, and so many other things. The narcissist looked at you as you were a frail, vulnerable person, perhaps even an empath. Perhaps a person who believed in the fact that other people had your best interest at heart. We now know that not many people do have our best interest at heart, and the narcissist is at the top of that list. But the narcissist did not think that you would make it. The narcissist is a master manipulator, and they had done to you what they had done to so many other people in prior relationships. And right now, if the narcissist is still gallivanting the globe, they're doing the exact same thing with other people. But the interesting part is, for this video, is that people are becoming awakened and aware. You certainly are, because you're in the community and you have gone through the narcissistic abusive cycle, I am certain, and you're understanding that it wasn't just you, that this wasn't your fault, that you were manipulated, that the narcissist didn't have your best interest at heart, and they wanted to take you down. And that all the while, they wanted to take all of your energy, your time, money, empathy, love. They wanted to take everything that made you you. Now keep this part in mind and really play this part of the video a few times. Not everybody has the ability to love or fall in love. Now, when I was younger, I believed everybody thought the way I did, and that everybody wanted to be in love and fall in love, and they wanted to build a future together and have the Disney-esque movie and all these kind of things. Now, times are different when I was a kid to right now, but I can assure you one thing, which has really been brought to light recently, which is that there are people out there who do not have the ability to love. Please understand that. If you do have the ability to love, you would be in rarefied air. Now, I'm not suggesting that everybody on the planet can't fall in love or can't love. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the narcissist cannot fall in love, but they can fake it, and they can fake empathy and fake caring. But the whole point of the narcissistic relationship at its core, at its essence, is to have the narcissist, and this is the romantic relationship, is to have the narcissist fool you into believing that they are who you want them to be, or who they are portraying themselves to be. So then you put your guard down, then you spend time with them, and perhaps you did fall in love with them. Then when you say the magic words, I love you, and you meant them, now the narcissist laid the trap, and they knew that they had you ensnared in that trap, because you're not going to go walking around telling everybody that you love them. Now, I do it at the ending of my videos because I am in a different spot in my life, and I do love and want the best for everybody. I sincerely do. But I will tell you one thing, falling in love is completely different than just telling somebody you love them. And the narcissist can fake this throughout the whole relationship. And another thing they did not want you to do was figure out that they can't fall in love. I want to tie that part up. If you have the ability to fall in love, and perhaps you have fallen in love, throughout your life a couple times, maybe even more. Well, that is a great thing. Hold on to that. That's something the narcissist try to take away from you, because the narcissist doesn't want you to be you. They are envious and jealous of you. They think your empathy and your love are weaknesses that they can play on. And that's what they do so frequently when you're in the relationship. Let's say you were shedding a tear at a movie, or something made you cry, or something made you sad, and you'd shed some tears. Well, the narcissist can't have that, because they don't want to see your emotions unless they are pulling your heartstrings or controlling your emotions. They just don't want you to be and to express yourself in a kind, loving way. Now, having said all those things, then what the narcissist never thought would happen, it's that you really would put yourself back together, that you would break the cycle, that you would go no contact and block these people and delete them and remove all fly monkeys and people associated with them, because you have been through something that a lot of people don't go through. You have beaten the narcissistic relationship, or you are beating it. And the doors of abundance have either opened up for you, or they are just beginning to reveal themselves if you have healed, or if you are well on the healing path. I don't say that lightly. What I talk about and what I mention and what I mean by the doors of abundance is just this. When you were in the narcissistic relationship, you were anything but being abundant, and you were anything but being loved and being taken care for and nurtured. That relationship was trying to take you down for the count. That's why you experienced stonewalling, silent treatment, gaslighting, triangulation, smear campaign, and rage fits and all that. But when you finally get the message, and perhaps you have gone no contact, or maybe you didn't, but you're really understanding the magnitude of the narcissistic relationship that you were a part of, or perhaps you still are a part of, and you really slow your life down and you take a look at the body of that relationship, whether it was a day, a week, a month, a year, a decade, or a lifetime, when you really look back at it and say to yourself, wow, this person ruined a lot of my time. They took away a lot of my energy. They drove wedges between anything that mattered to me and me, which included my hobbies, my kids, my network, my family, my job, my health, my bank account. And there was always one common denominator, which would be the narcissist with all the negativity. Example, this is when you're looking back at the body of the relationship. You can identify other people, other romantic relationships that you had, or other friends or colleagues or coworkers or parents or siblings, whomever. And you could say, wow, these people, every time I communicated with them, it went pretty well. It didn't go great, but it didn't go horribly. And there was no drama, there was no manipulation, there was no confusion, no chaos, no disruption. But every time I spoke with this one person, it seemed to be, there was always a fire to be putting out. There was always drama, or there's always complaining, or there was always throwing somebody who wasn't present under the bus. And that person turned out to be the narcissist, because the narcissist was showing you exactly who they were throughout that relationship, after they knew they had you, and after they knew that they trapped you in that devaluation stage. And they were toying with you, but they were really revealing the mask and letting the mask slip. But they knew that they had you captured, so there's nothing you could do about it, because you weren't taught narcissism 101 in school. So all these things I'm sharing, when you figure out that the one common denominator in all the toxicity, or most of the toxicity you experienced, it is that dark energy force, the narcissist, that's when you say, wait, I really do need to go no contact. I do need to block them. I do need to slow my life down. I need to heal. I need to process things. And I need to get to that mountaintop, the pinnacle of indifference. When you do that, you really understand, holy cow, this is deeper and bigger than I thought. And it's not just one person. These people are everywhere, because they are everywhere. And that's why you need to take the lifelong learning lessons from the narcissistic relationship and apply them to present day. That's why you have to have boundaries. That's why the doors of abundance, which I will begin to explain to you right now, they will reveal themselves to you. This is when you can take a class, teach a class, read a book, write a book. You can travel, fall in love again. You can go on vacations. You can just be. You can sleep in till noon. You can stay up till 5 in the morning. You can call or contact whomever you want to, whenever you want to, and with whom you ever want to contact. This is the path. It's the journey. Remember, the narcissist was trying to keep a lid on you and your future and your abundance, and they did not want you to find those doors of abundance or the doors of opportunities opening up for you. That is why they try to keep you stuck and tricked and trapped and kept in that low vibrational devaluation stage. And they succeeded until when? Until then, until they couldn't any longer. That's when you broke the chains. That's when you finally said, wait, I am not doing this one more day, one more minute. I'm done. I'm out. This person has taken so much of my life away from me. my time, my relationships, my energy, my money, everything, my status. And I've endured a smear campaign, perhaps, which means people were talking and saying not good things about you because it was ignited by the narcissist. They administered the smear campaign probably shortly after that they knew that they had you trapped in that devaluation stage, and they were trying to implode or blow up anything that mattered to you. And I've already expressed what those things are. But what the narcissist didn't think would ever happen is you putting yourself back together, you being strong enough, you not playing the games of the narcissist, you not giving them any attention, you letting them just disappear and go off and do whatever they're going to do with some other person, unfortunately, as long as it's not you. That is why, again, frequently on the videos that I create, I mention do not accept a Hoover. What is a Hoover for the people that are new in the community is when the narcissist is trying to suck you back into the relationship or draw you back into the relationship, whether it's for a day, a week, a month, a year, a decade, a lifetime. Hoovers are not good, because what a Hoover means is, number one, you haven't placed boundaries up. Number two, possibly you haven't healed, or maybe you're on the healing path. But three, you haven't realized and gotten the message that if you go back to the narcissist even one more time, it's just going to end the same way, maybe even worse. Because as the narcissist ages, they become the aging narcissist, which is not, and I repeat, not a pretty sight to see. These people are more entitled, they are more belligerent, they're more crass, and they're more nasty as they get older, because they can't just bat their eyelashes or look at their rosy cheeks won't just get the supply that it used to when they were in their 20s or 30s. Now they actually have to work a little bit harder. And when they do that, again, they try to capture people again, either people that they recycle, people who haven't had acquired the wisdom, or people who haven't broken the bond, or new unsuspecting people. And at one period of time, that was you. You were one of those two people, either someone who didn't have the wisdom on narcissism, or you were a recycled person, maybe both, who knows. But the point is, recycling is for glass and plastics and aluminum and things like that. It's not for human beings. We don't do that. That's what the narcissist does. What we do is we invest in ourselves. We understand that we are the beautiful, bright, shining light. We are the energy source for ourselves, not for another human being to parasitically feed off of. You see, the narcissist is always looking for a host, and they are a parasitic creature. And they want to take anything they can, and they will tell you A, B, and C, and X, Y, and Z, and they will promise you the sun, the moon, and the stars. They will deliver nothing, zero. They've never, ever once delivered anything that is of substance. What the narcissist does is they just want to keep people trapped in that low vibrational quagmire state where they exist. And that is not a fun place to be. So when you finally get the message and you understand that what the narcissist never thought would happen is your freedom, you're out, you're done, you're going no contact, etc. Because you do not want to be in a relationship like that one more minute longer than you need to be once you've identified what kind of relationship it is. And it doesn't matter what the narcissist says. There's no amount of money on the planet that can be given to you to enter a relationship with that person or someone similar in the future. Why? Why would you do that? You wouldn't. Your peace and your quiet and your abundance is what makes you you. Just like this forest behind me with the birds singing and the creatures and the animals and the water all going around. This is the path right here. It's peace, it's harmony, it's serenity, it's tranquility, it is abundance, it's growth, it is your life. You do not want to be in a relationship where you're always walking around on eggshells. You don't know who's going to open the front door, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. You can't even order the kind of pizza you like, because if you order pepperoni, they're going to tell you they wanted ham and cheese. You order ham and cheese, they said, what's wrong with you? Let's get hamburger. You order hamburger, they're telling you, I want meat lovers, etc. You can never win with the narcissist. That's why these people are ticking time bombs. That's why these people are walking disasters. That's why they look for other people who don't have their value or worth, or don't know their value or worth, to dump their toxicity into. Eventually, each and every one of us in the community had our light bulb moment, and it clicked, and we said, wait, today's the day. I cannot be in this relationship. I'm going to end it. I'm going to get out of it, or I'm going to go no contact, or I'm going to start using gray rock, or I'm going to develop an exit plan, etc. That is a pivotal day for you. And I can assure you this, once you put the narcissist in the past and you heal properly, in time, in your time, you will see the doors of abundance open up for you. There are so many people I've worked with during one-on-one sessions, and they are there right now. They are seeing things that are appearing in their lives right now after a lot of time of processing the relationships and healing childhood wounds, etc., and journaling and watching videos and meditating, etc., all the tools that I provide. And they are now seeing their life totally transformed in a positive way. These people have done the hard work. These people have done the heavy lifting. These people perhaps even experienced the dark night of the soul just like I did. These people put themselves back together. These people realized that nobody, and I mean nobody, was going to come knock on their door and save them. And all of these people are now seeing their life transformed in such a beautiful, abundant way. It is mind-blowing, but this is real. It is directly real when you place all of the energy that you were placing into the narcissistic relationship, into healing and understanding that you had to go through that relationship. There was no other way. That was a lifelong learning lesson that you had to acquire on the path of this journey called life. When you do all those things and you continue to focus on yourself and you do go no contact with the narcissist, what you do is you understand, oh my gosh, there is such calmness, there's such quietness, everything is still. And this is when I can really focus on me. What is important in this life is me. I need to become the third version of myself, the strongest, most galvanized version of myself known to humankind. And many of the people I've worked with have arrived just there. That is what I call the pinnacle of indifference, the mountaintop of indifference. When you no longer care about the narcissist or any of those people associated with them in that period of time. But now you've slowed your life down, you've healed, and you now see all of these doors of abundance open up for you. They are real. Let me tell you right now. If you think they're not, give it a try. Try to heal. Heal yourself. Understand that you are the priority. When you do heal, you will see a totally different version of yourself. That's the version I'm in right now. And again, that's the version that many people I've worked with have arrived at. And it is an abundant place. It is a place where there is a lot of room for anybody who does the hard work, the heavy lifting, the sleepless nights, the tears, perhaps even experiencing the angry stage. And they've processed all of these things and put themselves back together. My hope is that is where you are, or you are about to do this, because one more minute in a toxic narcissistic relationship is 1 minute too long. Everyone, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, no matter where you are on the planet. You are not alone. Remember that you are not alone. God bless you all. I love you. And the doors of abundance are opening up for so many people. They sincerely are. And if you ever want to figure out how to get there, you really need to slow your life down first and understand that having the narcissist in your life will never serve you. It didn't serve you in the past, it won't serve you now, and it certainly won't serve you in the future. I love you all, God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye guys. It is so beautiful here, yeah! Wrong button.